Hey guys, so today I'm going to be coloring in my new foodie drawing. It's where I turn people, not people into food, but food into people. So they're actually made out of food, but they're turned into people. So this one is a root beer float, which is essentially just literally root beer and then ice cream. So I wanted to do like this blend. And so yeah, so let's get started on like coloring in the shirt, and I'll kind of talk about like what I've been going through this process. So I'm going to use B68, which is a turquoise blue, first for the base of the shirt. So yeah, so essentially what this guy is his head is the ice cream part, and then his body is kind of like this blend between like root beer. So like the bottom part of him is more essentially the root beer, so like his arms and then his legs would be root beer too, but they're cut off so you can't really see it. What else? I think I was trying to blend the ice cream into the soda, so what I ended up doing was I added the carbonated bubbles to his body, but I kept like the top part of him white color, so that way it was like mixing with the ice cream a bit. So there's kind of like this blend between the ice cream and the soda, but it came out more white than I expected. I guess it looks like cream soda, but it's not. So I'm going with my original idea, which is I blended them together, but it kind of looks like a white soda, like Sprite. I think the hardest part for this type of drawing would be the fact that I have to do like the carbonation, like the bubbles and stuff like that, just because normally that's not something you normally draw, but I really wanted to just add that in to make it look sparkly and fizzy. I did do in my drawings playlist, if you want to see, I did do like this girl that was made out of like ramune. So there was that, and that was my first time drawing like a soda drawing, and I thought, why not do another drink? So I ended up doing a root beer float because I like ice cream and root beer together. So right now I'm just coloring in the shirt and then I'll shade it. Basically, my goal is to kind of make like a glass. So like how it's in, they're usually in like these fancy glasses. So I want to do like a clear bluish glass. I feel so nostalgic with like the clear glasses. Like the old days. They used to serve like drinks in like really tall clear glasses for like root beer floats. I think people still do that, like at Denny's. I think they still do that because it has this retro feel to it, but it also, the bigger glass holds the root beer floats better just because the ice cream and the soda usually like sparkle together a lot, so they just fizz. So it's one of those things. But I don't want to use like a super, like I'm gonna use the blue to this pastel blue to color it, but you'll see the difference between this and the pastel blue, where the pastel blue kind of looks more, because this is turquoise, so it has like a green tinge to it, but for the blue, it kind of just is just straight up blue. So I'm going to use B67, which is the pastel blue, to shade in, and you'll see the difference between the colors. Like, I wanted like this glass effect, not like straight up just a blue, so that's why I used the turquoise first. And I drew this one after I just drew like a dragon, which I posted on my social media, but I didn't do a video of, but also Dobby from My Hero Academia. I actually went back and like redrew my favorite characters, but I didn't upload a video of all of them except for Dobby, which you can check out on my drawings playlist. But basically, I kind of learned like more muscular structure for drawing for people, so that's why you'll notice this guy is kind of muscular, and I've just been trying to play around with it and learn like different poses with it, so you might see more male characters like becoming beefier the way I draw, because normally I used to draw like super slim. Now I'm trying to draw like at least they got some muscles to them, so it looks a little bit more realistic than just like a super slim person. And then I add the curves to it too, like for the arms. So now I'm going to use I'm gonna use B64, which is a Indian blue, that's what it's called, and I'm just going to add some patterns to his shirt because I want it to look like a glass. So I'm just adding like these rectangular stripes to it so that way it kind of looks like those patterns on those glasses. And then I want to add just a little bit on his shoulders, but nothing really much. Just like a pattern. And then I also want to do his pants. There's not really much for the pants, but I want to do this color for the pants as well. Give a little bit of difference compared to the shirt. And then what I want to do is I'm going to go in with a marine blue, which is B62, and just shade in those parts too. So the parts that I put over like the muscle areas, I just want to go back and shade those so that way you can tell the difference. So yeah, and that's basically it for that. And then I'm going to add a red straw for cuteness. So I'm going to use R15, which is geranium. Just color in the straw on top that I drew. It might be hard to see because it was a sketch before with pencil, so you'll be able to see it now as I color it in. And then I'm just going to use WG 0.5, which is a light warm gray. And I'm going to just shade in some of the sleeve and he'll be done. So here's the overview of my drawing. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to see my other foodie drawings where I turn people into food into people, I always say that backwards, but it will be in my drawings playlist, and also all of his process work will be posted on my social media, which is in my description box below. So if you want to see like nice pictures of the drawings of the process work, it will be posted there so you can see the sketches better and stuff like that. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and my next video will be outlining the sky. So yeah, bye!